Satnam. Let's tune ourselves in. We'll tune in with the Adi mantra, Ong Namo Gurudev Namo, and then we'll chant 3 rounds of the Mangala Charan mantra, bowing to the infinite wisdom that we're opening ourselves up to. So bring our hands together in front of the chest, elbows out to the side, thumbs gently touching the chest. Close the eyes. And take a deep breath in through the nose. And let's take one deep, complete breath out through the nose, getting all of the breath out, really squeezing the very base of the breath, getting all of the breath out, and then filling up again to begin and tune in. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Adguru Nama, Jugadguru Nama, Satguru Nama, Siddhi Gurudeve Nama. Adguru Nama, Jugadguru Nama, Satguru Nama, Siddhi Gurudeve Nama. Adguru Nama, Jugadguru Nama, Satguru Nama, Siddhi Gurudeve Nama. Inhale. Hold the breath in, sip a couple more breaths at the top. Gently press the palms together while relaxing the shoulders down. Focus your eyes up at the third eye center and feel yourself present, ready for this evening practice, ready to expand your experience of yourself. Exhale and relax the hands down. And good evening. Is sound good for you guys? And you can see me fine? Okay, great. So this year is going to be a year. What I should say is you already know the themes of this year because we've already started going through some of it. And it's kind of just working with some of the things that were brought up in 2020. But, you know, civil unrest is going to be an ongoing theme throughout 2021. And yeah, different people feeling kind of crushed by authority and lashing back out against authority. And that's not a partisan thing, that's in general just a vibe of this year. We have many Saturn and Uranus conjunctions, one that's coming up the day before the inauguration. And so, you know, last year we had to kind of learn, okay, the outside world is not as stable as I thought it was. Things are constantly changing. And this year, things will continue to change. And what's important for us is that we have the nervous system to handle these times. We have a balanced nervous system so that the information that comes in does not overwhelm us. The information that comes in is information, and it does not knock us down. It doesn't throw us into depression. It doesn't throw us into anxiety. It doesn't throw us into fear. It doesn't make us feel tiny and like we have no control. But we go, oh, this is information that's coming in. That's what it is, right? And our nervous system is what helps process information from outside and helps process information inside. The two parts of ourselves that are sending information is our endocrine system and our nervous system. And our nervous system is so important because it's using our brain, and our endocrine system. I mean, we're still around people, but we're not in groups of people as much. Um, and so our nervous system, when we're on Zoom, when we're doing all these things, our nervous system is constantly being activated. So it's important that we find balance. So that's what we're going to work with today. We're going to work with the nervous system. So when I put you in an exercise and you're like, why the hell am I doing this? It's so you have a balanced nervous system so that you can meet whatever the challenge, whether they're societal pressures or they're personal pressures, that you can meet whatever that pressure is. Your nervous system is balanced and it's strong, and it's big so that you don't feel small as opposed to your whatever challenges come your way or whatever opposition comes your way. You feel available to process whatever that information is, and you can stay calm. And one thing I want to share is I've been doing a Kitchery cleanse. My friend in New York runs a Kitchery cleanse at the beginning of the year, and I was just like, I'm going to try this. And I have to tell you, my nervous system has never been so freaking chill in my life. I just feel like taking out all of the stimulants. I'm not much of a caffeine person, but I love chocolate. That's the one way I get caffeine. I love chocolate. Um, and taking all of those kind of stimulants and just calming down my nervous system just by having this really beautiful protein of rice and split mung beans has just been so calming for the nervous system. And it's really given me a lot more space for whatever stresses are in my life, including the stresses that we're all experiencing in this society right now. So what we're going to start with is an exercise that will help you with your nervous system. Like, say you're feeling like my nervous system is weak and I just need some way of building it up. 3 minutes of ego eradicator doing 1 minute breath will help to build up your nervous system. Okay, so that's what you can go to. So that's what we're going to start with. So the fingertips come into the finger pads, the thumbs are extended, and you're going to lift this up to 60 degrees. So this is how we start to get into this nervous system, and then the thumbs come up. So thumbs up, point up to the sky, shoulders relax down the back, sit up nice and tall. Close your eyes, focus the eyes up at the third eye center, and then go ahead and start a breath of fire, pumping the breath in and out through the nose. So just decide that you're going to keep your arms right here. You're going to lock them in time and space. You keep those thumbs pointing up. And you're going to let the rhythm of your breath focus your mind. The inhale and the exhale are even and the same. The muscles of the navel are lifting and lowering the diaphragm. It's not a big breath, it's just a little breath, little short breaths in and out. Almost there, last 10 seconds. Now inhale and bring the thumbs over your head and reach your fingers up. Reach your arms up. Spread the fingers, reach the fingers up, reach up, reach up, reach up, reach up. Feel the spine nice and tall. Feel the spinal cord lifting. Exhale, relax the arms down by the side, sweeping them down as you exhale. So that's your 3-minute little nervous system reboot. So if you're feeling the pressure of life, of a challenge, whatever it is, and you just need a little boost, you can go to that. Okay, now let's go into this set. First, let's just stretch out a little bit because we're going to be in easy pose for most of this class. So go ahead and extend your legs out and shake your knees, bounce your knees up and down a little bit. You can even pat on your thighs, give them a little bit of a massage. Maybe do a nice like lean forward and then a round back, and you just round around a little bit. Just do whatever you're going to do so that your body can feel really comfortable when we're sitting for this set. Just shaking out the legs, maybe making circles with the ankles, pointing the toes, flexing the toes, bringing a knee in towards your chest and squeezing it in, bringing the other knee in and squeezing it in. All right. Take a few more seconds here and then start to bring yourself back into easy pose. And if you have a cushion, definitely sit up on a cushion. So again, most of this set is going to be in easy pose. So that just means sitting in whatever position is most comfortable for you. All right. Coming into your seat, we're going to sit up nice and tall. So you want to sit in a way that you can sit up nice and tall. So that means that you have a cushion under you probably so that you're not rounding back, that you're sitting up. You're relaxing your shoulders, and then we're going to do a Jalandhar. So you're going to bring the chin in to lock the chin in place. We really want that because that's going to help us in this next position to have that locked chin. So chest is lifted, chin is locked in. You're going to bring your arms out by your sides. Palms are going to face to the walls, and your fingers are going to face up. So fingers are facing up. You've got that nice kind of 90-degree angle in your arms, in your wrists. Now lock this in place, and I want you to start scooping. Your right arm's still straight, but I'm just bringing it in so you can see it. I want you to start scooping the air by turning your wrist. So you're going to start turning your wrist out, and then you're going to scoop and bring it in towards you. Scoop and bring it in. So you're making circles with your right wrist, just the right wrist. The left arm stays with the fingers pointing up towards the sky. So just the right wrist. You got your arms nice and wide. You're going to open up this nervous system, make it bigger, make it balanced. When I first did Kundalini yoga, I freaking hated it. And that's because my nervous system was so shot. I had really depleted my nervous system with caffeine and alcohol and all kinds of other things. But this practice really helps you to rebuild the nervous system, find balance in it. So just allow those arms to find that position, and know that when we work with the nervous system in this way, when we work with the nerves, you're going to have sensation. There's going to be sensation. We're not trying to have a practice where there is no sensation. And if you start to feel really itchy in your mind, just decide, nope, I got this. This is a time for me to build that nervous system up. Really lock that chin into place, lock that chest into place. It'll help you hold the arms in place. And just breathe through it. Stay with your breath. Build your capacity to manage stress, to meet whatever situation comes your way. Use your willpower. You're not going to hurt yourself doing this. It's just itchy. It's just uncomfortable. I don't like it. But think, if you can move through that sensation now, you don't have to feel that sensation later because your nervous system will be strong enough to meet whatever it is. Keep it going. You got it. It's not the whole class, I promise. It's not the whole class. Just breathe through it. It's just uncomfortable because you're not used to moving in this way. Just commit to it. You got 1 more minute left. Commit to this last minute. Just stick it and do it. Move through that resistance. Breathe through it. You can do it. Close your eyes. Look up at the third eye center. Activate that glandular system too so it can help support you in this. Ten more seconds. And inhale. And exhale, relax the hands down. Just go ahead and relax the hands down onto the thighs. Close your eyes for a moment. All right, we're going to the other side. Arms are back out to the side. Right fingers are pointing up, left fingers are pointing up, and then you start to make circles with the left. Scooping, scooping, scooping. Scooping, scooping, scooping the air, bringing and building your nervous system. Do your best, know you're doing your best. We are not here on this side for the same amount of time as the last side. We're here for a much shorter period of time. You have just another 1.5 minutes on this side. The first side was 7 minutes, okay? So just focus. You got it. Almost there, last 20 seconds. Now clap your hands. Clap, 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 clap. Clap your hands together. Clap your hands. Keep clapping. Clap, 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 clap. That's for you. Feel like you. This is actually part of the set, but you can give a little clap for you getting through that. You did it. Okay, go ahead and relax the hands. Relax the hands down. Feel that expanded nervous system. Okay. We're going to extend the arms straight out in front of us now. So straight out from the shoulders. Palms are facing down. We're going to work in jerky movements, a 3-part jerky movement. So they're going to come up, they're going to come flat, they're going to come down. And it's jerky movements with the hands on the wrists facing forward. Go ahead and get into it. You're on the clock. Just close your eyes. Let it be nice and jerky. Up, center, down, center, up. Up, center, down, center, center, up. Arms are about 9 inches apart from each other. find that resistant, greet it with graciousness, with kindness, with breath. Last 30 seconds. Nice, jerky, strong movements. Relax the arms down onto the thighs. Just close your eyes, relax your breath. This is the class of you're doing nothing, but it feels like you're doing so much. That's because you're building the nervous system. We're working with the musculature here. We're working with the brain, we're working with the spinal cord, we're working with all those nerves. So for this next exercise, the arms are going to come out to the sides again, like wings. And you're going to hold them out there. You're going to start to lean back and lean back as far as you can without your legs lifting up, but where it almost feels like you're going to fall over. And then you're going to come back. Okay? So you're going to lean all the way back, feel like you're about to tip over, and then come back forward again. Okay? So this helps to prevent hernias. Leaning all the way back, coming forward. So you're just coming straight up. You're not leaning forward, just coming, sitting up nice and tall, and then leaning back, trying to keep the spine in one line, coming back. Leaning back, finding that edge for you, coming back. And feel yourself building trust. Trust in Source. Trust in God, whatever word you use for that. And feel like you're blessing yourself. Leaning back and coming into these blessings, letting these blessings rain down on you.
उगदे तान तरंग रंगत ज्ञान गीत मंदानं चक चक रे देवदानव मून चक चक व्योम विमानं आत्म उपदेश बेस संयम को जाप स्वज जापै सदा रहे कंचन सिखाया काल न कबू व्यापै रे मन विद जोग घुमाओ सिंगी साच कपड़ कंतुला ध्यान विभूत चराओ ताति को आत्म बस कर की बिचा नाम दारम पाजे परम तार ततार को उपजे राग्र सारंग उगदे तान तरंग रंगत ज्ञान गीत बंदानम चक चक रे देवदान मून चक चक व्योम विवानं आत्मोपदेश बेस संयम को जाप सोच पा जापै सदा रह कंचन सिखाया काल न कबू व्यापै रे मने विद जोग घुमाओ सिंगी साज कबड कंदला ध्यान भूभूत चराओ ताती को आत्म पस कर की बिचा नाम दारंग बाजे परम तार ततार को उपजे राग सारंग उगते तान तरंग रंगत ज्ञान गीत पंदानम जग जग रहे देवदान मून चक चक व्योम विवानम आत्म उपदेश बेस संयम को जाप सोज पा जापै सदा रह कंचन सिखाया काल
Feel
न
like you're
कबू
blessing
व्यापै
yourself, taking your nervous system
रे मने विद जोग
and
घुमाओ
connecting it with
सिंगी साज कबड
the
कंतला
nervous system of the
ध्यान
world, the
बबूत
nervous system of
चराओ
the universe.
ताति को आत्म बस कर की बिचा नाम
Spreading your
दारंग
nervous system, making it
बाजे
big and
परम
wide
तार
so
ततार को उपजे
you can
राग
have
सारंग
connection
उगते तान
with
तरंग
all of the
रंगत ज्ञान गीत बंदानंग चक चक रे देव दानव
electro
मून चक चक व्योम विवानंग
electronic energy around
आत्मोपदेश
you.
बेस संयम को जाप सोच पा जापै सदा रह कंचन सिखाया काल न कबू व्यापै रे मने विद जोग घुमाओ सिंगी साच कपट कंतला ध्यान भूत चराओ ताति को आत्म बस कर की बिचा नाम दारंग बाजे परम तार ततार को उपजे राग सारंग उगते तान तरंग रंगत ज्ञान गीत बंदानं छक छक रे देव दानव मून चक छक व्योम विवानं आत्मोपदेश बेस संयम को जाप सोच भा जापै सदा रह कंचन सिखाया काल न कबू व्यापै रे मने विद जोग घुमाओ सिंगी साज खबड कंतला ध्यान बबूत चराओ ताति को आत्म बस कर की बिचा नाम दारंग बाजे परम तार ततार को उपजे राग सारंग उगते तान तरंग रंग अत ज्ञान गीत बंदानं चग चग रे देवदान मून चग चग व्योम विवानं आत्मोपदेश बेस संयम को जाप सोच पा जापै सदा रह कंचन सिखाया काल न कबू व्यापै रे मने विद जोग घुमाओ सिंगी साच कपड़ कंटला ध्यान बबूत चराओ ताति को आत्म बस कर की बिचा नाम दारंग बाजे परम तार ततार को उपजे राग सारंग उगरे तान तरंग रंगत ज्ञान गीत बंदानं चग चग रे देवदान मून चग चग व्योम विवानं आत्मोपदेश बेस संयम को जाप सोच बा जापै सदा रह कंचन सिखाया काल न कबू व्यापै रे मने विद जोग घुमाओ सिंगी साच कपट कंतला ध्यान बबूत चराओ ताति को आत्म बस कर की बिचा नाम दारंग बाजे परम तार ततार को उपजे राग सारंग उगते तान
Last 30
तरंग
seconds.
रंगत ज्ञान गीत बंदानं चक चक रे देवदान मून चक चक व्योम विवानं आत्मोपदेश बेस संयम को जाप सोच पा जापै सदा रह कंचन सिखाया काल न कबू व्यापै रे मने विद जोग घुमाओ सिंगी साच
Lean
खपट
back one more
कंतला
time, one more
ध्यान
time.
बबूत
Lean
चराओ
back nice and
ताति
far
को आत्म बस कर की
and come forward
बिचा नाम
and let the
दारंग
hands drop
बाजे
down
परम
onto the
तार
thighs and
ततार
relax.
को उपजे राग सारंग
Relax your breath,
उगते तान
relax your
तरंग रंग
arms, relax your shoulders. All right, we're going to take the fingers and interlace them and bring them right on top of the head. Okay, so fingers come right on top of the head. Then we're going to work with some twists and some side bends. So you're going to twist right and left 15 times. So one time is going right and left. So you're going to twist 15 times. Once you've done 15 twists, you're going to bend over to the left, bend over to the right, come back to center, that's 1, over to the left, over to the right, that's 2. You're going to do that 15 times, and then you're going to go back to 15 twists, okay? So it's 15 twists and then 15 side bends. So just keep repeating that 15 and 15, trying to keep the chest lifted the whole time. You can decide how the breath meets this movement for you. There you go, freeing up that spine. Freeing up that spinal cord. Twisting it, taking it side to side. Really good. If you haven't found how the breath meets this, really find how the breath meets this movement. And keep it steady. One more minute. All right, wherever you are, inhale at center, take a nice deep breath in. Hold the breath in, feel the chest lift. Feel the spine nice and tall, feel your head lift. Sip a little bit more breath at the top. Exhale, relax your hands down to the side and onto your thighs. All right, we're going to your favorite position of the evening. Do you know what that is? Arms out by the side. Okay, arms out by the side. We're gonna move very slowly. One arm's gonna come up and one arm's gonna come down, like they're in the same line, okay? So just start to do that. Arms are moving very slowly. It's always easier when there's some movement as opposed to when it's stagnant. Just start to move, coming up to 60 degrees, going down to 60 degrees, coming up to 60 degrees, going down to 60 degrees. And then start to also turn and twist. So you start to turn, and then you turn the other way. So one arm's coming up, but you're also turning and twisting in space as you lift one arm and the other arm comes up. And do this really slowly. And then once you move slowly, really start to keep the rhythm the same, that nice, slow, steady rhythm. And feel your body moving through time and space. Last time we're going to have our arms out like this. Really expanding that nervous system with this position. Steady for the last 20 seconds. And come to center, inhale, stretch the arms wide. Last time, stretching those arms out nice and wide. Stretch them, feel yourself big, extended. And exhale, drop the hands down onto the thighs. Just relax for a moment. Integrate the practice so far. If you need to extend your legs, shake your legs out. One more part in easy pose. And then we'll start to do some other positions to bring ourselves into relaxation. So once you've stretched those legs out a little bit, bring them back into a comfortable seat. And we're going to cross the arms. You're going to grab the opposite elbows. So grab your opposite elbows, crossing the arms in front of you. The right arm comes over the left. Sorry, right arm over the left. Make sure you got your right over the left. And we're going to start to chant Huddy Hud. So chant with me. Huddy Hud. Actually, sorry, look up at the third eye center first. Look, focus the eyes up, close the eyes, look at the third eye center, and we'll start to chant. Huddy Hud. 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 Hud Huddy. 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 Hud huddy, hud, 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 huddy. Inhale. Hold the breath in. Focus the eyes up at the third eye center. Feel the energy moving around your body. And exhale, relax your arms down. And come all the way down into baby's pose. So you're going to come onto your knees, sit your hips on your heels, bring your forehead down to the ground, and let your arms rest by your side. And if you need a pillow or you need a blanket to support you in this so that your head can be on the ground or so that your heels aren't in experiencing too much pressure, you can always put a blanket in between your hips and your heels, between your heels and the ground. But see that you can get yourself relaxed in this position. Bringing the forehead to the ground or to your pillow. Letting your arms rest by your side. Just feel your shoulders relax down. Your palms face up. And letting that beautiful cerebral spinal fluid that you've opened up in this practice, letting it go and wash the brain, cleanse the mind. And start to bend your elbows and bring your hands underneath your shoulders and let your hands help lift your torso back up. And come sitting on the heels. And then come all the way standing up on the knees. So still on the knees, start to lift yourself up and come on top of the knees. So hips are right over your knees, knees are right underneath the hip bones. Take your fingers, last exercise of our set, and then we're going to come into the relaxation. Interlace your fingers behind your neck, and then start to lean yourself back. Start to lift your heart, lift your chest up towards the sky, and start to lean back. Feel your knees really solid on the ground. And just start to lean yourself back, taking some nice deep breaths here. A little counterbalance exercise to that child's pose. Just start to think really elevated, positive, creative thoughts. And you're just staying back. You're not going back and forth. You're just staying in that lean, just finding that lean backwards, bending as far back as you can without losing your balance. Thinking positive, creative thoughts, life-giving thoughts. Inhale, lean back a little bit more, a little bit more, a little bit more. And as you exhale, bring yourself back up. Let your arms relax down by your side. And then bring yourself all the way down onto your back for the relaxation. So we have a relaxation and that's it. So you get to totally relax here. There's no more work after this. If you happen to have headphones nearby, you might want to plug them in. It's nice with the gong to have the headphones. If not, just allow yourself to relax. Cover yourself up with a blanket. Let all your joints relax. You can feel your organs inside relaxing. Your eyes relaxing. Your toes and your fingers completely relaxed. Start to move your fingers. Move your toes. Start to move the wrists, circling those wrists again. And circling the ankles. And stretching your arms and stretching your legs. And bringing the knees in the chest and squeezing the knees in. And stretching over to one side, bringing the right knee in, extending the left leg long, bringing the right knee up and over towards the left side as you reach your right arm out to the right and turn your head over to the right. Taking some nice deep breaths here into this twist. Coming back to center and switching out sides. Bringing the left knee in, extending the right leg long, bringing the right knee up and over across the body. Twisting the knee over towards the right side. And taking some nice deep breaths here. Bringing both knees into the chest, squeezing both knees in. Rocking your spine side to side. And then rocking up and down the spine a few times to bring yourself up into a seat to close out our time together. Making your way into easy pose and bringing the hands into prayer pose, elbows out to the side, eyes closed. Feel yourself expansive. Feel yourself radiant. Make a commitment to your nervous system that you'll take care of it, that you won't let it get overwhelmed with stress. You'll give it plenty of time to relax and recharge. You'll nourish it with nourishing foods. And try to stay away from things that overstimulate it. Take a deep breath in. And exhale through the nose. We'll close with 3 long satnams. Sat Nam. Sat Nam. Sat Nam. Bowing forward in gratitude and reverence for the great divine force, Sanam. All right, nice work. I know that one is challenging, but you did it. The Monday mornings I'm gonna shorten starting next week, so we'll do just a 45-minute practice, and it'll be more of a meditative practice for our Monday evenings, and we'll see how that goes and see how y'all like that. And tomorrow is the new moon in Capricorn. It's a really beautiful time to set intentions, get really practical about what your goals are for this year, and start to actively move in that direction. I'm starting a series tomorrow night. It's a 7-week series. We'll go over the foundations of having your own personal practice. What are all the elements that you want to incorporate into your own personal practice? And we'll go through a 40-day practice of our own of working with this really wonderful breath meditation to calm you down, connect with your emotions, and allow you to feel really relaxed and present throughout your day. So that starts tomorrow on that new moon in Capricorn. There's my kitty. He's very excited. I chanted Sat Nam, so that means that I'm available to hang out now. Have a wonderful rest of your night, everybody. I'll stick around if you have any questions. I'd love to hear about any feedback about audio too.